Charles Barkley versus Michael Jordan. Let's go.
And this will be Bill Saar, a veteran, to put it in the air. And the tap won by the Bulls and Scottie Pippen.
Let's go. Round two, 1990.
Paxson and Jordan in backcourt. Grant, Cartwright, and Pippen the front line. Jordan down deep. Cartwright goes up, no, follows and scores. So the first bucket comes inside. Cartwright on a putback.
Wow.
Dawkins, Barkley. Zeminski raises up around the rim and no good. Well, way down in and jumped out. Jordan down the lane, stripped by Mahorn. The lead is for Dawkins, and we're tied on 2.
Good defense by Rick Mahorn to strip Michael Jordan as he was getting ready to go up for the shot, which led to the easy point by Dawkins. Interior defense is going to have to play big for the 76ers.
Now Jordan thinks he can post up Hawkins. They doubled him that time. Right open, Cartwright, no. Zeminski the rebound. Stolen by Jordan. He fires, scores.
Nice.
Oh, the turnover hurt there.
Mike Zeminski, after getting a rebound, brought it down to his waist. And that's the worst spot you can bring it as long as Michael Jordan is around. Keep it up around your shoulder.
Barkley against Grant. There's the double by Pippen. Wide open Dawkins as they swung it. Hit on the rim is all. Mahorn poked loose. Pippen.
Ooh, nice Pip.
Paxson drives. Layup.
Nice.
7-2. The Bulls. They're going to say Jordan's upper was a 3 from the left side. And the Bulls with a 5-point advantage early on. Poked away Pippen. Mahorn short. Jordan. Paxson, the lead is for Pippen. And Barkley broke it up with a great defensive play.
Tremendous Pippen. Take a look at the good effort by Charles Barkley there. His feet are out of bounds, but
where'd you get that monitor? Star Wars?
Isn't that a beauty?
Pippen has had his hand on a couple of balls. Here's Jordan raising up and scoring again. Pippen and Jordan at the defensive end averaged in the Milwaukee series about 3 steals apiece, and that translated into about 10 points for Chicago. And those are 10 points that you don't have a chance to contest. Mahorn hammers it home in a whistle, and there'll be a foul on the play.
Good penetration by J.D. that time. J.D. was able to get in the paint, take a look at it. Comes down. Rick Mahorn comes over as Cartwright comes out. Good feed over. He's fouled by Pippen. Draws the foul. Go to the line, try to make the three-pointer.
Missed the free throw tries. You know, interestingly enough, Steve, in the regular season 4-game series, Jordan, this man who turns and scores here.
Mike killing it.
He has 3 field goals already, but he only got to the line 19 times in 4 games. So the Sixers obviously did a pretty good job there.
Well, he hasn't been to the line yet, but he has 9 points. So
yeah, maybe you ought to put him on the line. Barkley. No, rebound, Cartwright.
That initial emotional lift.
Grant to the hole, and he scores. Jimmy may want a timeout, and we're going to get a timeout.
Mike killing it.
With 8:30. Well, and luck, baby boy, here to send get well wishes to Uncle Ed Mackin in North Wildwood, New Jersey. He's a great Sixer man recovering from an illness. Sixers timeout, and Dawkins penetrated. That wouldn't go down, and here come the Bulls, 3-on-2, and Grant pounds it home off the break.
Chicago shooting 7 of 9 at this juncture. 76ers not getting back in the emotion of the start of this ball game that the fans are helping Chicago out with, are certainly helping to produce the.
Mahorn over Cartwright, no, and the rebound ball down by Grant. Paxson. Pippen. Grant, little give and go on the drive, no. Pippen kept it alive, but touched it late. JD straight up at the top against Paxson. Hawkins, free throw line extended right. Jordan, one of the best defenders in the league, blocked it.
Defense.
Pippen tears it out of the air. Paxson. Morant wheels and deals. Nope. Sixers trying to settle down. They trail 15-4. Barkley behind his back. Kaminsky pounds it home. Great assist by Charles.
Charles realized that Pippen was coming over to double team and try to block the shot. Mike Kaminsky was left wide open on the right side.
Jordan again trying to post up Herson. Turns, fires, scores.
Well, they're going to have to get down and double Jordan. There's no question about that. He is just posting up Hawk at will.
9 in the game. Well, Michael Jordan. Skip pass. Herson. Jordan sailed by, and Herson scores. That's one way to counteract that. Answer at the other end. First 2 of the game for Herson with a monster series against Cleveland. Paxson, he trained it. 4 in the game for Paxson.
Obviously, the layoff did not hurt the Chicago Bulls. 4 days they had off.
Nice.
Charles and Jordan blocked it but fouled him.
Well, like you
He split that double team. He fucked them up.
forget, take a look at Michael Jordan coming from the backside. He had ball, but he also got him across the arms and the back a little bit. And Charles will go line to shoot too, but starting to get a little physical in here, and you would think that the 76ers would have taken the initiative in that area. But the Chicago Bulls are certainly not letting the 76ers come in there and get any easy.
I was saying, yeah, you watch the tape of the Bulls-Milwaukee Bucks series, and Milwaukee tried to play physically, and Chicago has started to assert themselves the last couple of games. They would prefer not to play that way. There's a foul. It's on Hersey holding.
Good call because they make it both ways.
Horace Grant. Jordan. Hersey, good job on him. Forced it. Would go down.
Hawk was in his shorts that time. He did a good job defensively.
Charles barreling to the hole and a whistle. Charlie.
Charles being guarded by Horace Grant out 15 feet. He does not have the quickness to stay with Charles because of Charles' first step is so good.
And that also means that Mahorn has a strength edge over Pippen on the other side.
And all they have to do is try to take advantage of it.
I think Phil Jackson probably going to change. We're going to see a lot of change-ups defensively, Steve. I would bet that he's going to rotate Cartwright, Pippen, and Grant and try to find where each one is most comfortable. I wouldn't be surprised to see Pippen check Kaminsky at times.
See, right there you had Horace Grant trying to block out Rick Mahorn on the free throw. And Rick Mahorn just pushed him underneath the basket and almost got the offensive rebound.
19-11, Chicago. Jordan, and he controlled it. Jumper, nope. Rebound Mahorn. He just rolled Grant out of there again. Here comes Charles into the lane. Stolen back by Grant. 2-on-2. Jordan. He lost it. Mahorn stole it. Herson drives and scores, and no whistle. And gets the hole, or gets the hoop.
Once again, that goes back to my old theory. That's either a charge or a block, so something should have been called there. A lot of contact that was unnecessary.
Cartwright buckles his way in and scored.
Period. Cleveland had an opportunity.
Cartwright got the roll and has 5 points in the ball game. They've got Percy on the pop out. Stumbles. Hodges is checked in, and he and Cartwright game right now. Took a hard fall in that series. And he comes out of the game early here. So it's Paxson and Hodges in the backcourt. Barkley raises up a rainbow that's no good, and Pippen grabs the rebound. Pippen for the jam. Toast to toast. Pippen for the jam. Grabs the rebound.
Oh my God. Come here, Chuck. Damn.
The toast, the rebound, and pounded that baby home at the other end.
Tell you what, he reminded me of Julius flying through there. He had that ball way above his head, went above all the defenders, and just slammed it over Charles.
Dawkins drives and a bump foul.
Foul line right here, had the ball over his head, flies through the air. Here comes Charles, but don't get in there. Don't get in there.
Ron Anderson checks in. So it is Barkley, Mahorn, and Anderson now, with Dawkins and Hawkins in the backcourt. For Chicago, Jordan is on the bench. Hodges and Paxson in the backcourt. Grant, who checks Barkley here and flicks the ball away. Pippen, Cartwright, the front line.
Scottie Pippen has elevated his game so much in the playoff series so far against Milwaukee, and this evening so far early on, though. But I mean, he's a much better ball player than a lot of people give him credit.
What a difference a year made. What about the year he had?
Yeah.
Mahorn, no. Tough rebound, Anderson, blocked by Grant. Pippen. Hodges, the pull-up. Barkley will run it out. The Dawkins. To Charles. Drive. No. Follows. No. But a foul.
Once again, they cannot continue to let it back over to Charles. Here comes the contact right there. That's either a charge or a block. It has to be something. Charles tipped it in, gets fouled by the little guy. Hey.
To check in for Chicago as the season, like a first-round draft pick for Chicago.
I think he was a little nervous coming into the NBA in October, but he certainly has played big.
And that might be a key in this series as it moves along. He's gone to his bench and gotten Hodges into the game and King. So he's gone 17 early on.
But the only other player he'll bring in here is Ed Neely,
who's more of an enforcer type.
Right.
Or your favorite, Bill Purdue. Pippen from the top of the key, heel of the rim heavy. Hawk. The pull-up. No, Charles. Big rebound. Back up. Nope. Rebound King. Loose ball, foul Charles. And April.
Coach, matches it out. Instead of taking it right back up, he tries to get fancy. He should have taken it right back up to the basket, though.
Charles is 0 for 4 from the field. Pippen uses the screen. Missed it. Rebound. Charles again. Charlie with 5 boards. Anderson.
Wow, Anderson. Kind of waited for Hodges and Paxson to run by and said, okay, thank you very much. I'll make those easy ones.
But now, as has so often happened this year, the Bulls watching the Sixers climb back in the absence of Michael Jordan. Wheeling and dealing. King, no. Rebound, Charles again.
It's amazing of the level of play, how it goes down when Michael is out. I mean, Michael's a great player, but you should have some bench that can come in and maintain the lead.
Anderson from outside. Bang. Down the well it went.
Ron Anderson has played big against the Chicago Bulls, hasn't he, this year?
He had a career high, I think, or a season high anyway, against Chicago.
He's 17-21. Good shot, first period.
It was the absence of us to ask him.
Certainly. Okay, here's I have an opportunity maybe to rest him for a few minutes, see what my bench can do.
I feel a little more comfortable with a 20-point lead with that bench.
Yeah. Obviously, Phil Jackson found out that his bench couldn't do a whole lot as they...
Jordan. King wheeled the wrong way and Pippen. Jordan fakes and fires and scores. Jordan.
Can you stop?
Is 5 for 7 and has 11 points in the game. That time, Charles went sailing by.
Not a bad start for Michael Jordan. One thing you know he can do, he can go for 50, and you want to try to prevent that. You've got to double team him, triple team him. do whatever you can, but make the other players beat you.
And here's the part of this game that people don't read about or hear much about. Defensively, one of the best defenders, if not the best in the league. Hodges, nope, that's short. Jordan's tap won't go. Hodges has it. It's out of bounds. Going to belong to the baseline.
36 points, but he was also voted the best defensive player in the league 1 year also. So
Yeah,
what a marvelous player.
He can really defend it. Cartwright, turnaround. That time he posted out high and just shot the little turnaround. He likes that. He'll spin back to his right, off the left side. He's not a good shooter off the right side. Doesn't like to turn that way. Ron Anderson, traffic, scored anyway.
See, they're playing Ron Anderson to make that quick pass over to the right side to JD. That time, the defensive player was already in the line of the pass, and he just took it to the hoop.
Pippen knocks one down from outside. He has 4 points in the game. 30-21, a 9-point Chicago lead. Now, if they get to 10, what you think he'll take Michael out again?
Not again.
Learned his lesson. 23 seconds left to play in the period. Percy wheeling and dealing, stripped and stolen by Jordan. Percy wanted a foul. Here comes Jordan, 12 seconds. Hodges for three. Kaboom. Dead baseline right. 8 seconds left in the period. Charles, 1 second, and he's not going to get it away.
Man, Chicago is torching their ass, especially Michael Jordan, offensively and defensively.
The first quarter with a 9-2 run, and they lead 33-21. And here's an illegal defense call against Chicago. As the Sixers set up offensively. Hodges, Jordan, Pippen, King, and Cartwright for Chicago, and this is Stacey King. Jordan, dribble drive, kicks it out. Pippen, short. Charles, traffic, scored, and was fouled.
Exactly what JD has to do. Even on a make, you try to push the ball up. Their shot was missed. They pushed the ball up. JD found Charles on the left side. Take it strong to the hoop. Draw the contact. Make the shot. Wasn't an easy one, but he made it anyway. One more angle. Little different look. Gets the hit. Tough angle for the shot. He was underneath the backboard.
Cartwright comes out. Grant comes in, so Chicago goes small as Barkley completes the three-point play. And Jimmy's going to counter now as he's going to come back with Jaminski.
Good move by Jimmy. I don't know why, just because one coach always counters small, why the other coach goes small. I never understood that. Go with big guys.
King pounded inside, and finally Grant finished it off.
Nice.
Here comes Johnny pushing it again, as Steve suggested. Anderson off the dribble and a hand check foul on Scott Pippen.
The left side
Does Jaminski. So Chicago has gone small in the absence of Cartwright. They've got King, Grant, Pippen, the front line, Hodges and Jordan.
Take it quick, Charles.
Barkley one-on-one against Grant. Charles, 6 on the shot clock. In traffic. Anderson raises up short. Rebound, Hodges.
Charles held the ball too long that time. If you're going to take it, I take him quick.
Hodges 3 won't go down. Point wrestles and finally wins the rebound. Jaminski posted over Pippen. Around the rim, it wouldn't go down.
That's tough.
Boy, Mike is struggling offensively. He had a couple go down and come back out so far tonight.
That went down like a corkscrew and came out. Hodges in and out. His went way down. 9:57 left to play first half. 35-24 Chicago. They've led from the outset. Anderson trying to post up Jordan. Long range, Bob Orton. JD off the dribble and a bump foul.
Here's that last post up. Finally comes in.
You're going to have a tough task dumping it over Jordan. 6-8-6. Jimmy Lynam will counter with Scott Brooks momentarily.
That miss by JD. That was his first one of the playoffs. He was 12 for 12 up to that point.
Armstrong, the rookie out of Iowa. Short.
Oh my goodness.
But a two-pointer.
13 in the game for Michael Jordan. 37-25, the Bull. So now Phil Jackson really has gone about as deep as he'd like. Kaminsky jams one inside when he went to Armstrong. That's 8 deep. And as Steve said, he may use Thiele, but only to rest somebody. Pippen, great drive. You talk about shutting the middle down. Well, the Sixers answered right back, same deal. Johnny right down the...
Giving up, continue if they expect to win. They're down 10 with 8:51 to go. Charles has an opportunity to cut it to 9.
And Charles has 10 in the game, looking for 11 here. He tries to complete a three-point play.
76ers really haven't tried to double team or deny Jordan the ball yet. It looks like they're just kind of playing him one-on-one, which could be a huge mistake because he can go for 40 or 50.
Well, I'll tell you what, Steve, we wondered how much confidence Phil Jackson had in his bench. He's going to go to Purdue in a moment. That would mean he'd already gone 90.
Yeah.
And that surprises me. Ball turned over to Chicago.
For the layup to happen.
Grant, Will Purdue, Armstrong, Jordan, and Pippen now for the Bulls. So with a 9-point lead as Jordan fires and misses, Phil Jackson has been able to go to his bench and rest people. Not that Chicago wasn't rested coming in.
He rests everybody but Michael.
For 3, Charles. No, Purdue the rebound.
Charles, you don't want to take that shot. Stay in it.
Pippen uses Purdue's pick at the top. Little dribble handoff for Jordan. Fakes and fires in and out. Barkley the rebound.
Like him.
39-30. Sixers have it inside double digits. And slice it to 7. They got to within 5 in the first quarter. Kaminsky fakes, fires, score.
Nice.
He can take Purdue.
Well, if his shot is falling.
Yeah, he open.
That one did, and it's a 7-point Chicago lead.
Mike Kaminsky, though, is 3 for 5, so that's a good sign for the 76ers, and Mike Kaminsky has to feel comfortable right now at this point.
Armstrong wide open. Knocked it down. They doubled on Jordan. He found the open man, and he'll make you pay one way or the other. That's why he's just doubling against it. Barkley tipped loose. Anderson. Spins, goes up. No, Thornton tipped it in. Bobby Thornton coming from the weak side. Tapped it in.
Michael Jordan, I think, got a piece of Ron Anderson's shot.
Jordan scoop
Nice.
is good. How he got in between the two defenders, I don't know, but he did.
I'll tell you one
Can't
thing right
stop.
now. I don't think Ron Anderson can guard Michael Jordan. It's very difficult for a quick guard to play any type of defense on Jordan, let alone the 3 spot.
And that time he beat Jordan, so he answered right back on a little give and go. 43-36.
Ron's going to need some help, though, guard Jordan. Go double him right now before he does anything with it.
Jordan, Armstrong, the rookie, has 4 points. Armstrong the steal and then missed the jumper. They had an opportunity to really have the crowd up and roaring there as Armstrong stole it and then cranked up a 3. Here's Bill Saar.
Foul on Will Perdue for throwing an elbow in the back of Mike Jaminski, and Will saying, who, me?
He has that look on it. Look, he walks around. 5:38 left to play here in the Chicago. Guess for the next. The Oregon that are good crowd. In fact, the crowd was loud and into it, and all three of the games against Cleveland, but a very knowledgeable crowd on hand. Hopefully, a big turnout for the Chicago Bulls to answer their crowd, which, as we said, is the loudest in the NBA. Jaminski makes it a 45-38 Chicago lead. Armstrong against Brooks. Pippen against Anderson. Mahorn playing King, but giving him plenty of ground. Cartwright wheels in, goes over the hook and scores.
Good quick move by Bill Cartwright. Come into the paint area. He's able to get the hook shot off. I like that when post players can make that quick move like that.
Jaminski, hook, no, Cartwright the rebound. Pippen, spotted up, thought about a three. One dribble, short. King, no, but a foul.
Philadelphia. Team on Jordan. Stacey King, nice feed by Jordan, though. I tell you, he is so good. I mean, if he's isolated, he knows he can take it. If the double team comes at him, he knows that he can get to the ball. You stand in that spot. The recipient of that nice pass by Jordan, he was fouled by Rick Mahorn.
B.J. Armstrong nearly stole a rebound. Play by 10, 48-38. Brooks against Armstrong. Brooks beats him, fires, and scores. Good job, got Brooks.
Scottie's got to be happy that he can see a guy he can look eye to eye with right out there with B.J. Armstrong. Scottie feels like, I can take this guy.
Cartwright, high post. Jordan circles, 7 on the shot clock. He fires, missed it. Mahorn gobbles up the rebound. Anderson had Jaminski for a moment.
Bill Cartwright recovered well, though, defensively.
Yep. Outside, Brooks, no. Rebound, Pippen, or rather, Stacey King. Jordan, now Hersick playing. Cartwright. Fake, turns, little hook, no. And the rebound, Stacey King. Told you, Cartwright doesn't like the right side of the basket at the offensive end nearly as much as he likes the left side.
And why is he over there?
Well, I don't know. Why did he miss the shot? He made the other one on the other side.
Yeah.
Jordan, double clutch and scores. Wow.
Oh, he cannot be stopped.
Ron
It
Anderson
looked like he was going to get it up.
Yeah, Ron Anderson had his hand right in Jordan's face and where the ball was.
There's no foul. God. They also did a good job of not turning the ball over against Philadelphia and giving the Sixers a chance to get some easy transition baskets.
Well, in the 4 games against Philadelphia, they only averaged about 10. They didn't bump up against almost 16 turnovers per game.
I would agree, though. They have one of the better backcourts in the game. A lot of steals come out of that Milwaukee backcourt. 50-41, Chicago with the lead in the ball. Grant out high. Cartwright. He'll face from that side, goes inside. Nope. The rebound run down by Paxson. Good hustle. Jumper won't go down.
Well, we've gone one more deep, Neil. And that's
Davis. I'll tell you what, are you surprised? I'm a little surprised.
I really am surprised.
Ursi, I think maybe your point that he that
period is still in the ballgame. So anytime you have Michael out there, maybe you feel you can put any other 4 guys out there with him.
Good point. 50-41. Ursi. Davis pick him up on the switch. He falls down. Ball loose. Mahorn for Charles. Barkley bangs his way to the hole. Block. Got it back and score. Charles. Now 3 for 8. Or rather 3 for 9 from the field. 13 points. 7 of 8 from the line. Paxson, no. Rebound, Johnny Dawkins. JT, scoop score.
Nice.
Good move.
And if he would have stopped a little bit, he could have drawn Michael Jordan's 3rd personal, but he wanted to score the basket instead. It's always better to get the basket.
50-45. Sixers once again have gotten back to within 5.
In the
long rebound, pipe at it. Missed. The back-end. Sixers now off the miss can get to within 3.
And as badly as the 76ers have played, they are only down 5. It's amazing. Jimmy Lyon has to feel good about this half right now.
There's a whistle, and we're just going to play free throw line from the floor.
This copyright program is presented by the authority. Written permission is pros only have 1 team foul, so they do have 1 to give sometime in the last 51 seconds.
Mike makes the second one. G-Man with a pair of free throws. It's a 3-point Chicago lead. Sixers are right there. Chicago played well early, but the Sixers didn't let them get out high. Jordan, draw the foul and get to the line. Now, we told you, Jordan has not tonight.
In the regular Milwaukee, he was getting there 12 times.
Average. But the point being, when you look at the box score normally, you'll see Jordan at the line maybe for 10 free throws.
Kind of like Jordan, or Jordan is the same way as Charles Barkley. Both players have the ability to draw the fouls, and there's a rare miss for Michael Jordan.
Now the Sixers could draw to within a field goal. JD to the glass, short. Cartwright. Got it to Jordan. Looked at Charles like, hey. 16 seconds left. Guess who's going to take the shot?
Oh, surprise, surprise, huh?
Jordan off the Cartwright tip. Down the lane he comes. Kicks it out, but a foul as he got in the air.
Matter.
Jordan with another coming. 50 mix. Neil Hartman comes your way at halftime. Shin splints?
You calling Neil Hartman shin splints?
No, I don't know.
I just checking.
Sixers try to get it up. 3 seconds. JD flings it, and Charles caught it. We played 1 half. Tap now.
Ford Center with the Houston Cougars. Phi Slamma Jamma became a catchphrase for this Southwestern Conference dynamo. In Chapel Hill, dominant basketball players were not uncommon. One in particular, though, was a little more.
The interior defense for the Chicago Bulls. Sixers for him and Charles Barkley, 13 points and 10 boards.
Also, Mike Jaminski in double figures for the Sixers, and Jordan the only Bull in double figures in the first half. Jaminski, a looping hook from the baseline, and Barkley the rebound. Charlie had 10 boards in the first half, now has 11 for the game.
4 offensive, which is a good sign.
Dawkins from outside, no. Jordan and Barkley got tangled up underneath. And a no call there as they were finally able to extricate themselves, all wrapped up. Jordan ran at the top. Bulls got out of the gate very quickly. Cartwright falling, firing, no. Rebound, Charles, and he has 12 rebounds.
Cartwright now 4 for 10. He started off hitting his first couple shots. He went cold also. They
ISO Charles on the left wing. Here comes Pippen. He runs at him with a double. Dawkins scoops and was raked across the...
Just 9 shots in the first half. And I don't know why, which he...
Stat for the first half, the Sixers were 13 of 17. They shot 17 free throws. The Bulls shot only 7 and made 5. So the Sixers were able to stay at the game at the free throw line. And they're to within 4 as Dawkins. Knocked the second one down. Pippen dances away from Barkley. Cartwright, jumper, good.
Tough shot. Mike Jaminski in Bill Cartwright's shorts that time. Made Cartwright take an uncharacteristic shot. Made him put a little bit more arc on it than normally. And the shot went in. You see Cartwright coming down kind of laughing about it.
Mahorn against Cartwright. Pump fakes him, drives, and wouldn't go. Rebound, Grant. Pippen on the run. To Grant, layup is good. And on the continuation, the foul. Rebound, and they got it to midcourt to Pippen. To Grant, slashing in off the left wing. 8 in the game for Grant. And a chance to make it 9, and Lincoln a 57-49 Bulls lead. Bricked it, and it was tipped in.
Mike Jaminski could not let that bother him. He's going to have to go down and still hustle.
He flailed at it, along with one of the Bulls. They still haven't announced it against the field or the field goal too. He got it back at the other end, Mike Jaminski.
Sometimes you let a play like that bother you for 2 or 3 times down the floor. That time, Mike Jaminski put himself in a position to be involved in the offense right away.
Pippen, pump fakes, fires, no, rebound, Mahorn. Hersey for 3, nope. Charles ran it down though. It came away long, and Charlie was right there.
Sixers score here. I would assume Phil Jackson would call a timeout.
Jaminski running it. Pippen steals. Kind of trailed him and then accelerated, was able to intercept. Jordan strip. Both clubs look a little unsettled here. Jordan took his eye off of it and dribbled it out of bounds. It's going to belong to the Sixers. Crowd will love it. Dawkins. Down the boulevard he comes. And a on Accent against Dawkins. Jordan, the post up. No. The rebound, Mahorn.
And that's right there with Jordan posting up is where they were able to build that lead up initially. There they're trying to go back to a little bit with Jordan posting up once again.
59-51. That's off of the leg of Michael Jordan. And a new 20.
Since it was a...
What are you doing?
Barkley. Backing. Faking. Firing. Missing. Following. Scoring.
Nice.
Boy.
Damn. He got up there.
How big when he's going up for that offensive rebound. I'll tell you.
Pippen answers at the other end as he line drives a baseline jumper home. 10 of the game for Pippen. Jaminski thought about it, did Dawkins. Ducks in, missed it short. Somebody wiped. Oh,
You really don't know when's going.
Hersey got a bounce. Ball golf, I can be an official. I do anything I want.
Yeah.
Pippen looking for a better passing lane. And didn't find one, and Charles picked it off.
Good anticipation that time by Charles Barkley as he realized Pippen was looking for a better passing angle. And once he got it, he anticipated the pass and made the good steal.
Kaminsky short, rebound Paxson. Short down the lane and jams to the right hand. He froze Charles at the top and then just beat everybody else. Timeout, Jimmy Lynam. The Bulls have rebuilt their lead to 10 with 6:26 left to play in the third period. We're at the Chicago Stadium. Don't go away.
Home game of the Bulls trying to pick
2% Sixers.
Ron Anderson had a good first half. He had 8 points coming off the bench as the Philadelphia 76ers bench outscored Chicago's 12-8.
Yeah, we probably should have mentioned that at the top because Tony Harris did come over and tell us that Jameski had a bad head cold. They're trying to shake it all day. Charles double clutches and scores.
You know what was amazing about that is Michael Jordan came over. Michael's looking at him and Charles saying, "How did you get away with that shot?" Because I had that shot blocked. But when Jordan came over to try and block it, he just brought it down to his head level, waited for Jordan to go by and then shot it.
Grant, wide open 15-footer short. Charles, another rebound. Charlie now with 16 boards. Waved everybody away. He wants to clear the side. Here he comes and scores again.
That's something he can do to Horace Grant anytime he wants to take him into the paint, and Horace Grant cannot do anything about it.
I'm going to go back one. 19 points, 15 rebounds now for Charles. Jordan, he double pumped. No, but the tip dunk by Pippen is good.
Michael Jordan trying to lead the Bulls to victory tonight. He has 22 points. Charles Barkley with 19.
Horn open, 14-footer right side. 4 in the game for Ricky. 65-59. Sixers trying to out another run. Cartwright faces on Mahorn. Bangs into him, wheels in, and then dumps it off. And a whiff. Cartwright, Rick.
Bill Cartwright. Rick.
Yes.
Boy, Chuck down there pushing. That's what we doing, Chuck.
Gotta make him.
All right, 2 from the line. Percy the long rebound.
That's the 2. Grant shooting just 59% though in the playoff.
JD, that wouldn't go. Jordan. Wheeling and dealing off the dribble and finally shut down by Hersey. King, baseline, spins and scores.
That's one of the reasons the Chicago Bulls drafted Stacey King. He was an excellent college post-up player, and he is learning the pro game as far as posting up. He made a nice spin move on Charles for the bucket.
Anderson, and somebody got a piece of that, and the Bulls come away with it. Jordan, the home run, no. The ball tapped out long. Pippen, drive, blocked by Charles, but a foul. On Anderson, there was a
different aim.
Well, the Bulls didn't get to the line often in the first half, and now they're 0 for their last 4. Maybe they didn't want to get there. Hersey, home run, no. Rebound, Grant.
Sixers have the opportunity to get back into this game. They are missing the shot.
Paxson circle. Looking for a mismatch. Jordan kicks it out. Paxson's open. No, tap is good.
Nice.
Horace Grant kind of underhand flipped the tip in. 5 for Horace Grant. 69-59. 2:47 left. JD off the dribble, and he's fouled. Done. In this with 2 back.
Third period, while Philadelphia is just 5 of 15, 33%.
Look at Paxson outside. Steve, you talked about the switching, and it seems like the Sixers are running. That time, you saw Charles on Paxson, then he had to recover to try to come back inside and help, and Jordan was able to kick the ball out to a wide-open Paxson.
Well, anytime Charles is out away from the basket and the shot goes up, that means either Hawkins or Dawkins is down low trying to rebound. And those two guys certainly can't out-jump Jordan, Pippen, Grant, or Stacey King.
And consequently, the tip in by Grant.
Yep. You've seen that a couple times in this second half where the bigger guy has tipped it in over Dawkins or Hawkins because one of the big guys for the Sixers is out on the court somewhere.
JD made a pair, 69-61. An 8-point Chicago lead. They've been in control since the very beginning, on the verge a couple of times of losing it, but then regaining it. Pippen swooping in and missing.
Chicago ball.
Lob for Jordan off the inbound. You can see it coming. He started at the top of the key. And as you are wont to do as a defender, you turn your head a little bit. Bang, he's gone. Rising up above everybody and pounded it in. Percy off a dribble. Blocked by Pippen. Pippen with help on for Jordan.
Pippen averaging close to 2 block shots per game in the Milwaukee series.
And here's a steal by King, and then he couldn't handle it. Good animated.
Is starting to get into it again as the 76ers have just 8 seconds on the shot clock.
Anderson.
Oh, no.
Jumper, no. Charles, the rebound, block. Here comes Jordan. Jordan lays it off underneath, and Dawkins steals it right back. The lead is for Charles against Paxson. He bangs his way in, and we'll get to the...
Wasn't going to pass it off. I've got you a little in the East. There's a lot of these hard fouls going around in the playoffs, and a lot of the sports writers and broadcasters are starting to talk about these hard fouls and how unnecessary they are. Sure, too.
One as you're going to see. Now, clean, went after the ball, but made sure Charles didn't get the layup. Hodges checks in. Jordan goes out. See if the Sixers can mount a run here. Charlie knocks down the second one. Charles, big game again. 21 points, 16 rebounds. We still have more than a quarter left.
Nice to see Hawk get off track, though, a little bit.
He's going to do it. Now's the time. King. Over Barkley, no. Charles, the rebound. And he just getting every rebound.
He really is. He's going after every single rebound, and if he doesn't get it, he's mad at one of his teammates if they don't get it.
Ron Anderson against Paxson. Advantage Anderson. Jumper wouldn't go. Rebound Charles again. Percy fakes the three. Drive. Layup good. Charles. 23.
Phil Jackson is yelling at Bill Starr coming up the floor saying Hawkins landed on the floor before he passed off, but it wasn't so, Phil.
Well, you look at the box and you would think it's Charles against Chicago.
Right now, that's about it.
It is, yeah.
Grant on a drive, kicked it out. Hodges has to force it and hit it. That breaks your heart. You play good defense, and then Hodges a prayer, and it's answered. 5 for Craig Hodges. 23 seconds left to play. Shot clock at 10. It's about a 6-second differential. 4 on the shot clock. 3. Anderson, nice hand. Blocked by Pippen.
Goaltending. Goaltending. He pinned it on the
Goaltending.
Take a look at it. See if the ball is up on the glass.
Yeah.
It's not goaltender.
Can't
Yeah, it's not goaltender.
see it. But from my angle, it certainly looked like it was goaltending. The ball already hit the glass when Pippen came over there and pinned it up against the glass.
6.2.
Yeah.
And then he pinned it there. Pippen. Barkley steal for Dawkins. Plenty of time. In the lane. No. Charles tried. And Pippen rebounds. And we've played 3 quarters here at the Chicago Stadium. Chicago Bulls 73. The Sixers 65. We'll be right back.
Wondering that at
7 of 15 from the floor, 9 of 10 from the line, 18 boards, 23 points.
not a bad night. You certainly can't look at Philadelphia 76ers and say it's Charlie's fault.
Baseline jumper wouldn't go down.
Like to see some help coming from Hawkins, who has just 9 points, but he's just 2 for 10.
And Mike Jaminski is the only other double-figure scorer with 12.
Back.
Hawk drives, strip, but at the team from the
About everything he does out there. Consequently, I think it's carrying over into this quarter.
Percy sticks a pair, and again the lead is down to 6. Hodges against Dawkins. Jordan posted, wheeling in, scoop, nope. Rebound, Ron Anderson. In 11 minutes left to play, game 1, best of 7. Conference semifinal. Anderson from downtown, no. Charles high in the air, and a
To take that three-pointer from the top of the key. So we see Charles.
Stacey King. Hands to Hodges. Hodges a three-point threat. Jordan posted. Will Purdue.
Point.
Bricked it. Point. That was Clank.
Clank. Will Purdue finally got in the game. He didn't play at all the first half. Phil Jackson said, let me see if I can give some time for Cartwright.
Pippen. He played briefly.
Sorry, you're right. He did.
But,
3 minutes.
inside 10. And it walk. Might have been all in the same play.
They gave him the lesser of the three. Just said, okay, I walked on it. No big deal.
Sixers can cut the lead to 4 here. Skip past Percy. Pippen recovered. Anderson fakes. Ball loose and stolen. Jordan. One too many passes. Jordan raises up, in and out. Here comes JD 1-on-2. Anderson to the hole, offensive foul.
What's going on into the Pippen from 10 or 12 feet, and he didn't take the shot. Go ahead and take the little jumper. That's your range, Ron. That's your shot.
Jordan. 24, but only 4 in the second half. Hodges pick and roll, and he runs down the lane, blocked by Jaminski. Here comes Anderson, and a nice reverse.
Now that's when you take the layup on a 2-on-1 situation. It was a good feed by Hawk over to Sixers.
Against the Tron, and righty
Would be net.
that man, 18 rebounds. His counterpart, Michael Jordan, 24 points, but 20 of those in the first half. No, not too soon. Jordan missed that.
10 of 23 now for Michael Jordan, and that's good He is not hitting 50%. He's hitting about 45%, and you're making him work.
Anderson trying to find Charles. In traffic, he scores. Tough shot.
And
Charles is getting whatever he wants, bro. Bro, it's crazy.
That they didn't get. Jimmy's upset, but he's upset that they didn't get back and had to give the foul up.
yeah, there's no reason that Ron Anderson can't get back with Scottie Pippen.
Only given it was an inside basket by one of your big people.
Yep. Shouldn't be that hard to get back.
I'm going crazy. I started to answer his question. 75-71. Sixers. There's the double of Charles, an illegal defense call.
Armstrong line. Harry line out on this floor? I don't see it.
Hawk.
Carlson.
72. Sixers can draw to within one. Or maybe tie it with a three. Dawkins threw it away. Jordan, middle of the floor. Lead Armstrong, blocked by Charles. And it's going to be out of bounds.
Hey, Charlie, take me to the promised floor. Might as well just jump on the saddle and say, Charlie, take me to the promised land because you are playing tremendous.
Cartwright, an offensive rebound as we look at Charlie's block again. And then Jordan tomahawks one home.
Brother,
77-72. So far, the Bulls have been able to fight the Sixers off. Hawkins pull-up is good. Hawk with 10 now as he moves into double figures. 3-point Chicago lead in the ball. Armstrong, Cartwright now. Baseline. And a whistle.
next minute.
Jordan against Hawk. Ball away jumper, nothing but net.
Not much you can do with Michael Jordan when you're isolated on him on the, with Michael Jordan being isolated at the top of the key. He gave Hawk about 5 or 6 moves, went over to the left and just shot it over everybody.
Hawk, good spin move in traffic, and he drew the foul. He spun around Jordan and drew the foul.
23 Jordan.
Rick Mahorn will check the free throw line. A 5-point Chicago lead. Make it 4.
Turning from Philadelphia, 44, Rick Mahorn.
Rick Mahorn comes back on. Ron Anderson comes off. On the release now. One only. Percy again and good again. 79-76, 6:36, a long way to go.
Long way to go.
Jordan, everybody in his face, and he scored anyway.
Yes.
Look at Mahorn, Barkley, and Hawkins were all there. The foul is on Rick. And Jordan made it anyway. Look, now watch this.
See, it doesn't bother a player playing on that foul. They come to the middle. That double team will not bother anybody.
(82-76). Courtesy of Mr. Jordan. Dawkins for Barkley. Charles, power drive, scores, and he will basket. Charles settles himself in. 279. 6 minutes left. Pippen. Ride, jam to the right hand, move.
That with the, all of a sudden he comes off the screen, takes it strong, the player at bay, and slams it home.
There's some pressure now by Chicago. Barkley against Grant. 85-79. Mahorn. Hershey for three. No, again. And the rebound cut right. Five and a half left. Jordan stares at Hawkins. Pippen falls down on the dribble. And Kaminsky picks up the loose ball. Dawkins. Al Barkley. Raises up on the jumper. Missed it. Rebound. Cartwright. Pippen. Nope.
And by Kilo. Pippen from
3 of 5 from the line. 7 of 14 from the field. 17 points.
They are not shooting the ball at all. This second half from the free throw line, they're just flanking them all up there.
They're 10 for 18 for the game. The Sixers have been to the line 29 times. And that's one of the reasons that they've been able to stay in this. They keep it close. Free throw. Kaminsky. Jumper down. 86-81. Still a lot of time. 4:37. Armstrong glances back at Phil Jackson. Cartwright. Hooks. No. Mahorn snaps the rebound away from Grant. Sixers can move to within 3. Dawkins to the hole, scores.
Good screen set by Rick Mahorn to loosen Johnny Dawkins up.
3-point game, my friends. 86-83 with 3:54 left. Picked off by Hershey. They tried to find Jordan posted. JD from outside, no. Perimeter shot has hurt him.
That's something they'll be working on in practice tomorrow, I'll tell you that.
(86-83), 22nd timeout taken.
Getting the miracle man on up over the outstretched arm of Bill Cartwright for 2, but you know, Neil, the 76ers guards, Hawkins, a little smile, you get the shooting for
Paxson against Johnny Dawkins. Pippen for 3, no, to beat the shot clock, and Charles ran down the rebound.
I was watching Michael Jordan's face as Paxson passed it over to Pippen. He was isolated once again with Hawk on him, and he had this little look at Paxson like, why are you throwing it over there? I'm isolated.
Hershey misses it.
Throw the ball into Charles if you want to get a bucket.
Man.
Charles comes back, looks at Hawk and said, throw it to me. The same. Superstars want the ball coming toward the end of the ball game. Give it to them.
2:42 left. A 3-point Chicago lead. Sixers got to D it up. Something they've done very well. Here's Jordan from outside. Another minute there. You come up and play him, he drops it.
Strength.
At third rebound, as he tried to carry Philadelphia, it did. He kept them close. They're still within striking distance. Throw, fake. JD, traffic, loose ball. Charles goes up, knocked to the deckhand, no foul.
He was definitely fouled on that. And he comes down shaking his head, wondering why there wasn't a foul called.
But he got back. He didn't.
Yeah, you don't
hang
hang your head and wonder what's going to happen.
Jordan, no. Cartwright, wide open, point blank range. On the follow, Jimmy, timeout.
Had a steam. Jimmy was
3, poked Loose. Hershey got it back. Hershey drive, reverses no. Charles follow is good. 91-85, minute and a half left. Charlie now with 30 in a game to go, along with 20 rebounds. Talk about big. Catched it, nearly palmed it. Sixers have to tighten the screws. Jordan. Fire. Got it. Well, you talk about guys coming up big. He has 34, Charles 30. Foul, Paxson. When both want the ball and both.
Man, I wish Charles Barkley was in 2K. Fuck. I don't even play 2K no more, but damn, man, Reggie.
Rebound, Grant. Phil Jackson, hands up, tells Jordan, be patient, spread the floor. Crowd comes to their feet. The Bulls, it would appear, are going to go up 1-0. Jordan bobbing and weaving, still with a dribble. Alley-oop, Pippen, and it didn't beat the shot clock. Being a loser. Anderson. Charles will fire the three, miss it, and the rebound, Pippen, and that should do it. Pippen for Jordan. I go with three, got it. Way, finish him off. Jordan for three, got it.
Well, you can change that 36.
96.
All right, Chad, let's get to the box score. That was a good game. I feel bad for Charles. Anyway, Charles had 30 points, 20 rebounds. Shit. Hawkins and Dawkins both went 13 for 3 for 13. That's bad. Scottie had 12 assists. Nice. 18-12. Mike with a nice 39 piece. Cool. Mike with a nice 39 piece. Charles Barkley with a 30 and 20. And Scottie Pippen with 18-12. Anyways, if you enjoyed this game, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Like the video. I'm excited for game 2. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.